Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Shridev. Last time I shared one of my video with you regarding Corona and how to manage in this particular pandemic situation, how to remain relaxed. And this time I'm just bringing few informations which are there, which you all must be going through in the social media circle. But I just want to share few informations which are new and therefore it can add up to the relaxation of the mindset. The people who are really stressed and tense, they can be relaxed. The people who are having a doubt always, they can be relaxed. Because I told you last time that when you switch on a light, the darkness of the room will disappear. The same thing is there. The fear and the doubts, they disappear when you perceive information, knowledge. So that is why the best way to get rid of any fear, doubt, is to gain information and knowledge about that particular thing. So today we have a corona pandemic. How far it is serious, what is its reality, what is its truth, that time will tell. But so far in this particular situation, I just want to tell you that corona virus, that is COVID-19, is not stronger than you. We are much more stronger than this coronavirus. This is one thing which we have to keep in our mind. Second, there are many informations related to corona. One thing is very much sure, that majority of the patients, they are very mild, either they are mild or they are asymptomatic. So therefore, this particular virus is not putting or is not harming a major population. So it is not that hazard, that harmful, or you can say that deadly. But yes, there are certain high risk patients whom we have to take extra care. And this is not only in this particular context. When we are saying there are high risk patients and we have to be careful about them as far as corona is concerned, just tell me one thing. For other disease, is an elderly patient not an high risk patient? Any disease, you take any disease, and if that disease has occurred and that disease is associated with an elderly patient, isn't it risky? Isn't it increasing the high risk? See, in routine orthopedic principles, the orthopedicians often instruct or advise to their elderly patients who are 60 or 70 plus, because they are osteoporotic, they are osteopenic, so therefore their bone density is less. So that is why they have chances of getting pathological fracture. So what orthopedicians say? Be careful while especially going to bathrooms, because it can be slippery. Be careful on tiles. Once you will fall, you have more susceptibility to go through a fracture. You can develop a fracture. That is termed as pathological fracture. And that is why an special precaution is instructed to elderly people. So as far as fracture is concerned, again the same rule is there. Elderly people are high risk patients. In the context of corona also, elderly people with associative complaints, diabetic, heart problem, lungs problem, kidney disorders, bleeding disorders, they are high risk patients. So if any such patient who are having these kind of problems, and if such elderly person will go through any fracture, the chances are there that there will be more complications, because it heals in a much longer duration than other patients in case of elderly people. And the chances of malunion are there, and apart from that, the chances of complications are there. So nothing has changed. It is almost same. Those high risk cases were always high risk case in every disease. As far as child is concerned, in case of child, a fracture heals quickly within 2 to 3 weeks. But it doesn't mean that we ask child to fall. Okay, no problem, be careless. No, we still take care of them also. Even though in them, the chances of healing or the union or the bone formation is very good. Rate is very good. But still, we take a good care of them also. The same thing is happening in this case also. Why are we stressed? We have to take a little extra care of those who are high risk. who are elderly, who are tender. Fine. And we are taking such care every time. So do not panic. Only the mode has changed. Only the way, the execution, the manifestation has changed. But the concept is same. That basic fundamental is same. That a high risk is always a high risk in every context. Be it any disease, not only corona. So please do not panic. Do not stress. Take a healthy diet. If possible, avoid non-veg. Take veg diet. Seasonal fruits and vegetables is good for your health. Take a diet which you can easily digest. Do not remain hungry. 1. Second, take a proper sleep, because a proper sleep will give your mind and body relaxation, and that relaxation is required. So proper sleep is required. Third, do not exert or exhaust or exercise unnecessarily. You exercise, you do fitness, workout, it's okay, but do not do it over. Exaggeration should not be there. So avoid it. Have good amount of liquid intake. The weather is continuously changing, so therefore be careful about it, because in this changing weather you may have cold cough like symptoms very routinely. This is a season for that, so be careful about that. Fine. Take healthy diet. Avoid going in crowds, because that is what the precaution is required in this particular case. Fine. So avoid, like in case of elderly people, as we were saying, please be careful while you are walking on the tiles or in bathroom. Be careful, you can have fracture. The same thing in this context is be careful. If it is not at all necessary, do not go into the crowded areas, places. If it is at all necessary or essential, go with all the precautions. That's it. Means only those regulations are changing, but the concept is same. And that concept or those instructions always change with the disease. In the case of hypertension, we often say, do not take much salt, avoid it, ghee, oil, etc., avoid it, or take it in a less quantity. So with every disease, those precautions, do's and don'ts, they change. So in this context also, it is a little different. So don't be panic, just relax. Take a healthy diet, take a proper sleep, remain relaxed, do yoga, pranayama. Those are good exercises. They increases the oxygen saturation in your body. And not only in this particular condition, it is always helpful. It is always helpful for your health. So we can inculcate these good habits in this particular time. It may help us in our life. So today I will just say that we relax. Now there are much information in the market about the corona. You don't need to panic. Mild or asymptomatic cases, they don't need to go to hospital either. They can be treated at home only. Only thing they have to do is they have to isolate themselves, so that it should not spread to those who are high risk. Because in such cases, those high risk patients, they can have a little complications. Although those mortalities related to those high risk categories have also reduced drastically. It has reduced to a very significant point, because now we have much information. There are the people who are saying that if you take ashwagandha or gilo or shwasari tablets, etc., it is helping you. Or when on the other part of science, the modern science, they are saying if you take NSAID, anti-inflammatory drugs, either it is NSAID or you take with the steroid base also, the Dexa, or the blood thinners you can take. You can take the antibiotics also they are prescribing, which initially they have said no, and that is why the mortality was more. Now because we are knowing that it is helpful, so that is why they are prescribing, and therefore the mortality is less. It has reduced. So just relax, do not panic. Even though there are high risk patients around you, and if at all they become positive, only thing you need to know is, as early as possible they are developing the early symptoms, please go and consult your physician, the doctor. Go for the investigation. And just keep a watch on their oxygen saturation. If they are not going through the hypoxia, their oxygen saturation is normal, do not need to panic. Just wait and watch. Fine. So all these things are there. So I don't find any reason to be panicky. But yes, we need to differentiate between two things. To be careful and to be panic are two different situations. Yes, we need to be a little more careful, but we do not need to be panic at all. So with this, I will conclude my today's remarks. And next lecture again I will be having some more informations about this particular pandemic, this particular situation, and many more aspects I will be discussing with you. So till then, have a good day. Do take a very good care of yourself.